Hi there, I hope you're well today. I just want to talk about how to feel great and how to feel happy because life is too short to be anything but happy. So if you're feeling sad or anxious or just down, I hope that by the end of this video you'll be finding your smile and feeling great. And I think the biggest problem with us is that we want other people to change. Okay, but if you're waiting for other people to change, you might wait forever. So just work on the man that is on the mirror. So start changing yourself, and you'll see that things around you will start to change as well. Okay, and I want to share this because for me the past few weeks have been hectic, from work, from life, from pressure. Just everything has not been so good, and I want to share this hoping that there's someone out there that I might help. So I want to share practical things that you can do to feel happy. Okay, so the first thing when you're facing problems is you need to understand that problems are just temporary. You will not have the same problems every day. They're not permanent. So allow the problems to come and go, because you will not have the problems over and over again. Okay, and if you think about 5 years ago and think of something that really stressed you out, you will realize that right now it does not stress you anymore. Okay, and one thing that I love doing is when I'm feeling stressed, I just think of, if I was in my deathbed, would this thing that I'm really stressing about matter? And 90% of the time it would not matter. So just know that problems will come and go, they will not be there forever. The second thing that I really love that I've heard from Tony Robbins is he says that most of the time we love thinking that why do bad things happen to good people, but instead of doing that, think of the blessings that you have not, and blessings that you have just been given by God, like the beating of your heart, your lungs, each and every cell in your body that is working right now without you having to do anything, the country that you have been born into, your family that loves you without you having to prove anything, without you having to do anything. They just love you unconditionally. So be grateful for those things. Okay, and then another one that I really love when I'm feeling sad to just pick myself up is I look at the videos in my phone that are really funny from the past. So for me, when I'm looking at my kids videos, I always laugh because my kids are hilarious. Okay, so have a folder in your phone where you can just look back at things that are really funny, things that are amazing in your life, that you can just go back to and just meditate on that. So this actually reminds me of the verse from Philippians 4 verse 8. I'm going to read that. Okay, so it says, finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there's anything praiseworthy, meditate on those things. So it's very important to meditate on things that are good in your life. Dwell on your blessings. Think of how blessed you are. Think of all the blessings that you have, instead of dwelling on the negativity for a second. Just think of the things that you have, count your blessings, and that will help you so much. Okay, and then that brings me to my next point. And if you watch my videos, you know how much I love journaling. So journal about your prayers, journal about that, and you'll realize after 6 months or after 12 months or after 2 years how blessed you are, because you are actually living in your answered prayers. So make it a habit to journal about things that you need from God. And when you look back after some time, you realize that God has always been there for you. And if it doesn't answer all your prayers, you realize that sometimes He doesn't give you what you want, but He gives you something that is even much better. So learn to appreciate that and realize just how blessed you are. Okay, another thing that you can do is you need to learn to yield to God. Yield and say, God, I cannot do this life on my own. I need you. I need you to help me. I have tried it on my own, but I did not succeed. So learn to understand that God has been in places where you have not been. God has a bigger picture than you. So trust Him. Sometimes when He's redirecting you to another place, just know that He knows what He is doing. And learn to not take things personally. Not everything is about you. Okay, so I practice this a lot when I am driving. So if someone cuts me off, I always think that maybe they are rushing somewhere. Okay, and if someone is driving too slow in front of me, instead of being angry, I always think that maybe God is trying to teach me to be more patient. And it's very important to just practice being kind and being compassionate and know that not everything is about you. Maybe someone did not check the blind spot because they're just more not focused, because they're just not focused because they're going through something in their life. So learn to be compassionate. And for me, I always just think that, okay, I'm so grateful that even though they made that mistake, they did not hurt me or my car. And then I just keep it moving, and I try to practice that kindness and compassion towards them, because I don't think there's someone who gets out of their house and think, okay, today I'm just gonna go and cause havoc on the road, or I'm just gonna go and do road rage. Okay, I think people are just going through a lot. So learn to know that not everything is about you, and practice kindness and compassion towards your fellow drivers. Okay. Okay, so talking about problems, I think it's also very important to understand that sometimes when you're going through something, it's because God is trying to teach you something. You cannot be resilient and strong without going through some hardship. So sometimes you have to go through something to achieve something. So be open to receive um, those kind of blessings, like being strong and being resilient. That is a blessing, but in order for you to get there, you have to go through something. So allow that process to happen, and don't be so hard on yourself. Know that you're doing your best and just keep on going. um okay, and then the last one that I want to say is, ask yourself, are you operating from fear or from love, from scarcity or from abundance? Are you focusing on problems or are you focusing on solutions? Okay, I hope this has been informative. Please like and subscribe and share with anyone who might need this, and I hope you feel much better now. Have a great day. Thank you so much for your time. I love you. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a scam. It's saying that this is a scam. It is saying that I have a refund of 21,599 from SARS, and then there's a link that I have to click, and I almost believed them.